To be honest, David Goffin is not my favorite, but he has hell of a routine. So, I have few training to break down, and one must be his mesmerizing footwork drills. And moving speed drills between counts are all about agility and quickness. Tennis is a sport that always demands rapid changes in direction, and these drills help David build that crucial ability to react and move swiftly around the court. Think it like a high-speed obstacle course. He is training his muscles to be nimble and responsive to any situation that comes his way during a match. Now, it might look a bit peculiar to the untrained eye, but it's a secret weapon for many tennis pros like Goffin. Shadow tennis involves simulating shots and movement as if we are playing an actual opponent. The key here is visualizing the muscles memory by referencing different strokes and footwork patterns repeatedly. Goffin programs his brain and body to execute those moves effortlessly in a real game. It's like he is dancing with an imaginary pattern, but the benefits of the court are undeniable. Then, his court sliding drills are equally fascinating to watch. You've probably seen him gliding across the court like he's on ice. It's a skill that sets him apart and allows him to reach those seemingly unreachable shots. By practicing court slides drills, he hones his ability to slide smoothly and maintain balance while moving at a high speed. Now you know, it does not matter how powerful your strokes or how accurate your shots are if you cannot get into position quickly and effectively. Now, King David takes on the Goliath, which is his ruthless strength training, which begins with the TRX. This is called a total resistance exercise, which are a suspension training system that uses body weight exercise to improve strength, balance, and flexibility. David loves this because they engage multiple muscles group, especially those in his arms and upper body. Think of it as a challenging workout that builds both power and stability. As a tennis player, having strong and stable arms helps David in his powerful serves and precise stroke. Plus, the TRX exercises also work his core muscles, which are crucial for maintaining a solid base and balance on the court. Next on the list, he does the bench press. The classic favorite for building upper body strength. David includes bench press in his workout routine to target his chest, shoulders, and triceps. It's an excellent way to develop explosive power, which is essential in tennis when he needs to change direction quickly and hit those incredible shots. Strong chest and shoulders muscles also help him to maintain good posture during long matches, reducing the risk of injury and fatigue. Now, he does hit the treadmill. Running on a treadmill is an integral part of David's training regimen. It helps improve his cardiovascular endurance, which is a must for those grueling tennis matches that can last for hours. Doing treadmill workouts, David can build up his stamina, allow him to maintain a high level energy throughout the game. Not to mention, it helps him to in a top shape, allowing him to cover the court with ease. It's just a basic workout. It doesn't need more expression. So, the single arm squat with a resistant band. This exercise is a real winner for his leg strength and stability. All pro tennis players need strong legs to make those swift lateral movement and explosive sprint across the court. The resistant band adds an extra challenge, engaging his hips and glutes muscles, which is crucial for stability and preventing injuries. When working on a single leg workout, squats, he can also address the muscles imbalances and ensure the both legs are equally strong. Now let him take a splash with swimming. This low impact full body exercise is fantastic for David's overall conditioning. Swimming helps improve his cardiovascular fitness without putting much stress on his joints. It's a great way to mix up his training routine, giving his body a break with the high impact demands of tennis. Additionally, swimming engages the upper body, core, and legs, making it an excellent complement for his other workout. Plus, who does not love refreshing dip in the pool after hard days training? So, you can see him doing the row machine workout. This is a full body exercise that targets various muscle groups simultaneously. It's a fantastic way for David to build strength and improve cardiovascular endurance and work on his conditioning. Rowing helps balance out the muscles development in his upper body and lower body, ensuring that he stays symmetrical and reduces the risk injuries. Plus, rowing helps enhance his posture and helps him develop better awareness, crucial for maintaining his agility on the court. David loves taking his training session onto the water for a good reason. Pool workouts offer a unique combination of resistant and low impact exercise, providing an excellent opportunity for recovery and muscle condition. Next on the list are explosive planks. They are already an excellent core strengthening exercise that takes them both up a notch with an explosive twist. Instead of holding a static plank, he adds dynamic movements, such as letting his physical coach hold his leg up while maintaining a plank position. These explosive planks improve his functional core strength, which is essential for generating power in his tennis strokes. Explosive planks also target the muscles responsible for quick, explosive movements on the court. By incorporating plyometric element in his core training, David enhances his ability to change direction swiftly, react to opponent shots, and maintain his balance during intense rallies. This guy really trains to fight Goliath. So, last but not certainly not least, step runs are an excellent way to build strength, leg strength, power, and agility, which are all vital for his success in tennis. As he sprints up the stairs, his legs work hard to propel him forward, and his cardiovascular system gets a significant boost. This exercise not only improves his leg muscles strength, but also enhances their conditioning, allowing him to move efficiently and explosively on the tennis court. Step runs also challenge his balance and stability, especially when he's running up and down at high speeds. This translates directly to improved footwork on the tennis court. Hey, I'm happy you're still here. Let me tell you something about David Goffin's forehand. If you've watched him play, you might have noticed that his forehand is a bit different from most other professional players. He has unique quirks that set his shot apart. Firstly, one thing that stands out in Goffin's forehand is how much he turns his upper body during the stroke. You'll notice that he tends to coil and uncoil his body quite a bit before hitting the ball. This motion gives him extra power and helps generate torque, which can be advantageous when trying to hit powerful shots from the baseline. Another interesting observation is that Goffin's racket does not follow the traditional path that most of other male pros takes. Instead of keeping the racket on the right side of his body during the swing, he takes his racket somewhat behind the back. This unorthodox technique might contribute to some complication in his swing, and it could be the reason why he hasn't achieved the same level of consistency with his forehand as he would like. However, despite these unique aspects, Goffin's forehand does have its merits. One thing you'll notice is that his forehand seems to utilize more wrist action compared to other players. This extra wrist usage allows him to impact more speed and control on the ball, making it more versatile shot overall. When it comes to mechanics of his forehand, you will see that Goffin has a high backswing, which means he brings the racket back quite far behind hitting the ball. This gives him more time to adjust his shots and generate power. Now, let's get into David Goffin's backhand, shall we? David has an impressive backhand, and it all starts with his excellent grip. He holds the racket with his left hand on the bevel 7 and his right hand on the bevel 2. This grip combination allows him to generate power and control when hitting the backhand. Now, when it comes to his two-handed backhand, David has a unique approach. Like some players who take the racket up high before swing, he keeps his short and compact. He initiates the motion with a smooth body turn, minimizing an unnecessary arm action. This concise and efficient motion greatly reduces the chances of errors, making his backhand a reliable weapon on the court. During the backhand swing, he follows an inside-out path to contact the ball. This means that he hits the ball from the inside of the court to the outside. This technique allows him to create angles and open up the court, putting pressure on his opponents. At the moment of contact, he keeps his right arm bent while strengthening out his left arm. This combination of arm positionings helps him to generate both power and accuracy. One of the key factors that makes his backhand so effective is his ability to keep his head still around the moment of contact. By maintaining a stable head positioning, he ensures consistent and clean ball striking. This steadiness enables him to time the shot perfectly, resulting in a precise and well-controlled backhand every single time. With a great grips, compact motion, and a consistent head position, David Goffin's backhand becomes a formidable weapon on the court. Now, when it comes to his serving accuracy and consistency, there's still some room of improvement, as even he will probably admit. When you watch Goffin's serve, one thing that immediately catches your eyes is his fluid arm action. During the backswing, his arm moves smoothly from the right side of his body over the left side. This kind of motion is actually quite common among great servers, and it's one of the key factors that contribute to success on the court. You know, there's a bit of misconception out there when it comes to the arm action on the serve. Some people still believe it's all about going up and down, like you are scratching your back. But in reality, it's more about that lateral motion, that the transfer of energy from one side to the other, and the synchronization of the entire body in the process. So, now, don't get me wrong. Goffin's serve is by no means bad. It's a formidable weapon, like I say, on the court, and he can certainly hit some powerful shots. However, if he wants to elevate his serve, if you're watching it also and you aren't the same thing, take the game to the next level. Approaching serve accuracy and consistency will be a great focus point. You see, serving accurately is crucial in tennis. It's not always you to start the point on your term, but it's also put pressure on your opponent right from the get-go. So what can David Goffin do to enhance his serving game? Well, it's all about practice and paying attention to details. He will work on his ball toss to ensure it's consistent and placed where he wants it to be. A consistent ball toss sets the foundation of a good serve. Then he might want to focus on his grip and hand position. Anyway, since this video was meant for you, please take few points and notes, and thanks for watching.